Good morning, Roger. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful today. We have survived. We're in the spooky season. Ooh, and we have survived to lucky session 13 now of our replay of the Vicksburg campaign from Thunder on the Mississippi. And we welcomed everybody who's watching this after the fact. We got a few folks in the gallery. Good morning. And we are still trudging along. That siege of Vicksburg has continued. So if you're just stumbling across this, of course, we ask, go back and watch it from the beginning because it'll make a lot more sense how we got there from here. Wait, how we got here from there. That's it. We have, as we do each and every week, the morning opening routine. So, hi, Roger. How you been?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm sure you're doing well as well, I hope.
Oh boy, howdy! The weather is crisp and cool, and everything's great, with the exception of the football team. Continues to break my
Hmm.
heart. I don't know what's going on, but reality is
Could
setting
be
in.
worse. Could be worse. You could be Penn State.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't get it. But on a brighter note, let's talk about mistakes and corrections because I found two of them on my part. One of them I found right after we finished the recording last time. I was like, no! And I fixed it in editing. And then one was pointed out to us by one of our dutiful viewers. So thank you, Lee. It's viewers like you that make our corrections so much better. First one we'll just talk about here was yes, I had a movement paralysis in the last turn, and just like I did prior in the session, I hit the regular sunshine recover instead of the wonderful paralysis tool. So I went back through and subtracted. It was only a couple of units up here, I think Stovall and a couple of others advanced because they did not move. So I bumped all of their I compared from the previous turn and made sure to bump all of their entrenchments down one. So that was the first one. And then Lee pointed out that, hey, Patrick, when you get your new manpower adjustments from the strategic cycle, they can never go into the Army of Relief. And what did I put them in? I put them into the Army of Relief. So I'm going to take it one from, I basically took Wilson and Gist from 5 up to 6 because I got 2, and I'm going to reallocate those properly. And I'm sure to Roger's chagrin, I'm going to put them over here with Buford and Featherstone. So they're both going to come down to 5 once again. So I'll do a 5 and a 5, and then put these two blokes up here to a 3 and a 3. There we go. So those were my two corrections. Did you have anything in particular, Roger?
Holger caught when I had my manpower adjustment. I can't eliminate a unit. So sub 2,
That's
I eliminated.
that's right.
He goes there. And he was at Fort 3 because he'd been sitting there through those fast cycles. So I'll take manpower off of sub 7, I guess.
Perfect. Lee and Holger are dutiful watchers on the wall, so thank you very much. And of course, we invite anyone and everyone, even as we get to this point where the pieces aren't moving as much, the turns, obviously, we had 9 turns last time, so there was a lot of moving parts otherwise, game wise. So thanks for pointing that stuff out. We hope to make it correct as we move forward. With that being said, let's take a look at our current situation after 9 turns. The other thing we didn't do, and multiple people caught it, was we were so excited that we got through so many turns, we forgot to do our random event for today. So you and I have had a week to just not know what's going to be ahead of us. So we'll do that first this morning. But you can see we had a lot of heat. The heat is very prevalent in this last column, and we're seeing that that's going to be probably a factor. Roger was able to move both Park's Ninth Corps and some of his remaining units. They once I got the Army of Relief opened up, they all got to move forward 3 spaces or 3 days early. So that's all set, and that is going to be. I've got the last of my reinforcements. I got my 2, and these guys have been waiting for 5 days to come in at Madison County. They've just been kicking back farther and farther, and that shows you how much emphasis I put on the horsey guys. So hopefully I'll get them on today. But the big factor is now that we are released, a double 4s, 5s, and 6s will not rapidly end the turn. So Roger can breathe a big sigh of relief on that one. We are back to just the double 1s, with any modifiers if we have heat or rain or anything like that. So tempo wise, what are your thoughts now coming into this one today? Obviously our random events could be a significant factor, but what are you thinking now that you've got a little more time to control the tempo?
Well, it's going to be. I don't know what I'm going to do. How's that? So much is going to depend on whether I can actually get anything done with degrading forts. My morale check last week kind of failed. Hard to see what I can try to do here. I mean, we got a standoff across the big black. I'm interested to see if you get frisky, which you're prone to do, or obviously time is not on my side. That's the one thing I sat down, went through all the math, and it's like, okay, time is not on my side, but I don't really know how I can make things go faster because I don't control my ability to attack Vicksburg. So I don't know.
Right. And this is a good time to always circle back and I've pulled up in the past, I've pulled up and gone through the victory point chart, but looking at, we are on turn 41 of a 70 turn game, so there's 30 full turns, right? Cool. We know that your siege duration, should it stay unbroken, from right now we're at 13 turns, so that could potentially get up to 43, call it 42 when you divide it in half. So that's going to give you 21 points, right? At the end, there is a premium should you, at I think at any point, get into Vicksburg. That's 15 points at the end. So no, the 15 is 36 minus your 2 manpower. So you're looking at 34 points. You've got to figure out 16 points somewhere through manpower losses and other things. Jackson obviously is dangling out there at 15 points, but that's a pretty tall ask once you're on that side of the big black.
Uh, I'm going to make it even worse for me. If you read about the siege duration, I only get those points if I don't get into Vicksburg.
Oh, right. So you don't.
So
It's
it's even worse than
wow.
that.
So you basically either get 15 points for being in there, or you get your siege duration. So yeah.
Yeah, and I would get a turn minus points. So basically, the siege has to proceed very quickly, and then I have to, of course, make a probably a pretty massive assault here. It's the first time I occupy Vicksburg. So let's say I occupy it on turn 60. I would get 40 points for that. So it's still. I mean, again, I've got I think the siege. I looked at, okay, I can possibly try to pick up some points here and there, maybe. So much is going to depend on the random event. I mean, none of these are particularly good for me.
Well,
Confederate movement paralysis is really the only thing that helps me.
right. And as we saw,
Uh,
water crisis is really a null event for you now
as long as I stay
in
in
Warren County.
this county,
Right.
in Warren County.
Right.
So it's kind of a, do I just sit here and do we make it a dice game, which would be kind of boring? At what point do I decide not to make it a dice game and try to come up with something? So this session might be boring as I get my reinforcements on the board to give me enough manpower to where I can potentially put together some sort of mobile force
Right.
and then somehow get it across the big black somewhere. I mean, these swamps and these low terrains really limit those possibilities, unfortunately. So
To piggyback on Roger's comment there about quote boring, this is the moment where I admit I can't figure out sometimes the the whims of the audience, because I want to thank everybody who's watched this, because I'm looking at the metrics of the last two ones, which have been very siege heavy, and those have been astonishingly high on viewership and time. I watched the metric of the average time. We're well over 20 minutes now, so we're figure an hour episode, and most people are staying for at least 20 minutes. Where we've hit that magic 20-minute mark for the last two episodes. So thank you everyone who's watching. We know that there's not a lot going on, but you're here for it, and we appreciate that for that. And I think you just all want to see the Schadenfreude of what kind of event's going to happen now. But let's find out together, shall we? I'm going to open up our random event for the first turn here. We jibber jabbered for a bit. I guess I'll take the roll for it, and let's see what happened. Here we go on the last column. It's a 9, so it's heat. Heat continues today.
so it's a +1 to extended march rolls.
There we go. Put that down at the bottom. All right. So then we will lead off with our usual procedure here. I'll let you do your leader transfers.
I'll take Sherman, and I'm going to move him up to Blair. Any reason to move anybody else? I don't see any reason to move anybody else. So no, that's all I have.
I think Breckenridge will move up to the Big Black then, and he'll join Stovall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you can get up there.
Yeah, easily.
Johnston is still in his fine camp with Walker. French is now on the board. So sadly, Bowen can only stay with Green, and I think that's all I'm going to do. So we'll move on from
Okay.
that. Attachments? Do you have any attachments now?
No, I didn't get anybody. I can't remember how that turned ended, but I wasn't able to get some of these attachments moving where I wanted them. Some of these subs, I should say.
I don't have any either. So we go on to the action cycle. I will wish you the best of luck and let you take our first turn roll today.
Okay.
There's the 1-6.
Confederate.
Okay. Well, it does seem like a standoff here, so let's. We're just there. So I'm going to move D. Adams. He will get a fatigue. Coming up entrenchments, and just get a simple +1 to this roll. Boo! I'll go 1 and 2. Initiative. That's mine again. I'll take D. Adams again. Movement 2.
Percent better.
It is. I'll go 1, 2, and 3 to there, just to get him in range. Initiative. Wow, all the one somethings. I
That's Vassal. Vassal telling me something is what that.
right. That's right. I will take the opportunity to bring Cosby onto the board at somewhere up here in Madison County, I believe Canton. So I will give him a fatigue initiative. How is yours?
Yeah, the double one's still in the turn, right? If
Correct. Yeah,
potential
with a
and
with a
he,
-4
he
now.
-4. So yeah, let me take this opportunity to get W.S. Smith into action. And I guess the best place for him is he'll come in Warrentown. I don't know if I'm dragging more than just him. Nope, just him. Okay, so he picks up a fatigue, and he's now in Warrentown. Initiative. That's mine. I'll take this opportunity to bring in Heron. He belongs to McClurland. He's going to pick up a fatigue. Initiative. That's yours.
All right. I will likewise bring my final cavalry into Canton. And let's see, there. So Whitfield comes to there, gets a fatigue, and joins them. Initiative. That's yours.
The thing I need to do in short term is to ask W.S. Smith to march. He can go all at 2 hexes, so he'll go 1 and 2. Initiative. It's mine. Look at that random event chart. Wow. Almost certainly going to be heat next turn. Take Heron. He goes 4. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I think I will pass.
Take sub 4. Use his entrenchments. Here's his movement. 3. He's going to go 1, 2, and 3 to there. Initiative. It's mine. I'll take sub 4 again. Here's his movement. No, 6. So he can go 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Initiative. Double 6 is
That's
yours.
fine. Okay. I will march Whitfield, and he will get a movement rate of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Initiative, yours.
I'll take sub 2. Lose his entrenchments. I'll roll for movement just to see what he gets. Yeah, he's just going to go cross country via Los. Initiative, that's yours.
I will take Cosby. He will march 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Initiative, that's yours.
Take sub 2 again. He's just going to do a min. I won't bother rolling. He's just going to go on top of sub 7 there. Initiative, that's mine. I got a Cav. Yeah, 4th Iowa is sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. Well, 10. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to there. Initiative is mine. I'll take them again. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. 1, 2, 3. Initiative. Mine. I'll take them 3 times. If he flips, he flips. 5. Ooh, he's okay. 1, 2, and 3 to there.
He's +1 with the heat, right? So he would flip.
Oh, he would flip. Yep. Thank you.
It's a lot of spittle coming out of those horses' mouths.
Yeah. Initiative. That's mine. I'll take Bussy. This is entrenchments. 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Initiative. That's mine. Take the 2nd Illinois. This is entrenchments. 5. 2, 3. 5 to there. Initiative. It's mine. Take them again. 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I will have Bowen activate green. Here's movement. 5. Come out of their entrenchments. Guess they'll just go here. Initiative, that's yours.
I'm going to pass.
Okay. I'm going to just move green again. Get that. He's just going to do a 1 hex, but here's his move. And he's going to join there. Initiative, that's yours.
Pass again.
Okay. I'm going to look around. Let's see if there's anything I need to do. I will pass as well, I think. So I will properly hit the Sunshine Recover today. Get through this hot day. At least we got all of our reinforcements on the board. That was handy. So let's move on to the next one. And I will let you roll our random event for this turn.
So it's 5, which is Union Water Crisis.
I think everyone in Warren County is just fine, plus everyone in forts, as you pointed out on that.
June, July units in the county containing a depot are exempt from this penalty. Okay.
All right.
Very.
Then I'll let you continue on with your any leader transfers.
Nope, I don't have any leader transfers.
I will also keep mine static attachments.
I will attach sub 4 to Lauman. So he's going to gain 5. So he does, okay, so sub 4 goes back to HQ, which means I will do sub 3 into, or sub 2 into sub 7. So I think I've got my subs rebuilt, maybe. Yep, I've got a nice supply of subs available. And that's it for my attachments.
Okay, then I will take our first initiative. Here we go. That's mine. I think I will activate D. Adams with Breckenridge. Here's movement. 4. You go 1, 2.
It's my initiative. Okay, we'll have W.S. Smith move. He goes 2 hexes. So 1, 2, you'll just go cross country, I guess. Initiative. It's yours
Okay,
again.
now we'll take D. Adams to 2 and roll for it, but he's just going into there. All right, initiative. That's yours.
I'll try W.S. Smith again. 3. Jeez. So he can go 1, 2, and 3 to there. Initiative. Double sixes. That's yours.
Okay. Well, someone's getting frisky. So, we will take Walker with Greg. And, yep, we'll take Johnston too. They are going to come out of their entrenchments and march. Here's movement. +3 or +2. 7. So they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Initiative. That's mine again.
All sixes.
Alright, so take Greg to 2. Movement. 7. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I have 1 left. What would your folks like to do?
We'll stand.
Okay. Um, initiative. That's yours.
I'll take the 2nd Illinois. 9. 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. 2. That's fine. You do not have heat, correct?
We do not have heat.
So I'll take W.S. Smith to 3. EM roll. Yeah. I've really upset the Vassal Dice Gods. I don't know what I've done, but man, it hates me. Initiative. That's yours.
Right.
With a passion, it hates me.
I'm going to take Greg and activate him to 3, and I'm going to declare an assault on the 3 calves. What would they like to do?
They'll stand.
Here is the assault attempt. It comes off. So, we've got some combat here. And I have a +1 for the assault. I have +2 for tactical. I have a +1 for ratio. And then a -2 for the river. So I see when all is said and done, there's no artillery. So +2 final modifier.
Yep, that's what I see.
Okay, here's the attack roll. 5.
Yeah, the Dice Gods really hate me. So that's a +4.
+4.
On 2.5 is a DR. Gain 3 fatigues.
I am just fatigued out.
Further away. Further away. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there.
Well, I earned it. I might as well take it. So I will take the hex. Initiative. That's yours.
Take Heron with McClelland. Here's his movement +1. 7. 6 to there. 7 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I will pass.
Take Heron again with McClelland, so he gets a +1. And you can go 3. 1, 2, 3 to there. Initiative. That's mine. I'll pass.
I will move my cavalry up here. Cosby will march. It's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Initiative. I'll take Whitfield. Movement. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Initiative. I will take Whitfield again. Movement. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Where are we going? Alright. Initiative. That's yours.
I'm a pass.
And then I will take Cosby one more time. Movement +1. 11. Twisty turny roads. Which is the best way? Cosby goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 for now. Initiative. Mine. I guess I'll push Whitfield. Whitfield to 3. Movement 7. Extended march. No heat. Nope. Flips. Too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Initiative. That's mine. I will pass.
I'll pass as well.
All right. Sunshine recovery. Vicksburg is advanced to 15. We are doing just fine on time, so it's now time for... You didn't have anybody over there, so we don't have to worry about water crisis. It's now time for our next random event. So let's pull that up. And here we go. 7. Heat once again.
Then, yep. Okay. Effects possible into turn. We haven't any no double once today,
No.
other than for movement. I think somewhere.
Now you've put that out in the universe. So there you go. It's to you for leader transfers.
McClelland to Heron. And I'll move Grant to Heron as well.
Really? Okay.
On the off chance you're going to be trying to do something with Greg. Washburn is too far away from W.S. Smith, so that's it for me.
I'm going to move Johnston up to French, and Walker will stay there. Otherwise, I'm good. Attachments.
Don't have any attachments.
Okay. I don't either. So I will let you roll our first initiative here.
I'll the colonel and activate Heron. One, two, and three to there. Initiative. That's mine. Low ties. W.S. Smith. 6. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. He needs 4 to get there, and he doesn't have it. Initiative. It's mine. I'll take W.S. Smith. He's going to do a 1 hex move, so this is his EM now plus 2. Ah, damn it. I don't believe how I can roll a 6. That's going to be an 8 on 14 is probably going to be a 2 manpower, I bet. It's worse than that. It's 3 manpower. Do you believe that?
Oof.
Which means I'm not even going to be able to do what I wanted to do in the first fucking place. Do you believe that? Initiative. That's yours.
We're going to take Greg to 2. And here's movement. It's fine. Here is EM plus 1. He's okay. And he will just retire across the big black. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll take Heron. I'll roll for movement, but he's just going to go. Another 6. Look at that, 6s. Now I'm getting 6s, and I can't really use them for anything. They'll just do that. Grant will stay with Smith, I guess. And McClellan will go there. Initiative. That's mine. I'm going to pass.
All right. I will take Whitfield to 1. Here's movement. 10. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll pass again.
I believe I will pass as well. So we'll hit Sunshine Recover. Another hot day comes and goes. And it is your turn for the next random event.
Okay. 10, which is heat again.
More heat. I remember commenting on one of our Spanish friends from I guess the Bella Ludica. They just had 13 or 14 heat, and I didn't realize that, yes, that's quite normal.
That's what's going to happen.
It's quite normal.
Well, it's hot in Mississippi in June.
Yeah,
I'll say
boy,
that.
howdy. All right, so we will then move on to leader transfers.
Take Grant back to McPherson. Guess I'll leave McClellan where he is for now. That's it for me.
I think Walker will stay there. Johnston's there. Yeah, I'm fine. So, attachments?
I don't have any attachments.
Same. All right. Here is our first initiative. That's yours.
I'll take W.S. Smith.
The bookseller.
That's 3. We go 1, 2, 3 to there. Initiative. That's mine. 2nd Illinois Cav. They go 8. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to Babina. Initiative. That's yours.
I will pass.
Take 2nd Illinois again. Wow.
You heard tell there was action up here.
Yeah, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I think I will bring Cosby out. So he will come out of entrenchments. Here's movement. 10. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to there. Initiative. That's a high tie. That's mine. Take him again. Movement. 10 again. Go 1, 2, 3 to there. I have 7 remaining. We'll just stop there. Initiative. That's mine. I'll have Whitfield move. It's movement. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Initiative. Mine again. I'll have Whitfield go again. Movement. 9. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Washburn activate Kimball. Uses his entrenchments. There's his movement +1. 6. He'll go 1, 2, and 3 to there.
Okay. You got 3 left.
Yep.
All right. Whitfield will make a cav retreat. So he will get a fatigue, flip, and he's normal size. So here's the roll. He will lose, and I have to go this way. That's the first one. Out of Zoc, farther away. 2. There are no roads, so farther away 3, 4, and then I'll do 5 and 6 back to Helm.
All my movement.
Yep.
Initiative. That's yours.
I'll pass.
Well, we'll take Washburn again with Kimball. 3, 1, and 2. I have 1 movement point remaining.
So that would be a column of route if you attack. So that's a -3.
Yep.
So we'll flip. Do that. We get a +1 to this roll for the creek. So it's a 5, so you'll lose 2. I go 1 away, 2 away. I'm not going to lose anything either way, but this is the higher priority farther away. Not by road, not Zoc. Not. That's the same. So there, not lose anything, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Would you agree with that? Eyes out there? So 1 away, 2 away, 3 away, and then this is not closer but not farther away, and then farther away.
That looks right to me.
Normally I would lose a manpower, but we're cav, so. Alright, put him at the bottom. And that is yours. You lost 2.
He's done. He only had 1 left anyway.
Okay, good.
Initiative. That's yours.
I'll pass.
That distracted me from what I was doing. Bussy.
Wahahaha.
I almost said a bad word. 1 and 2. Initiative. That's fine. I'll take Bussy again. It's the first double ones we've seen today.
Wow. Wow. Bussy does
Not
not
that,
want to go.
well, not that it really matters, but still, it's hilarious, isn't it?
Yep.
Initiative. Mine with a 2-1. We'll take the fourth Iowa. See if my Iowa boys want to do anything. Not much more. They'll go a different route.
But they'll kind of catch up.
3, 4, 5. That's not a good way to go. Initiative. Take them again. 9. That's a little better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 to Flower Hill Church. Initiative. That's yours.
I will pass.
I will pass as well.
Zipping on through. Hit the recover button. All recovered. It's, the calendar does indeed look like, as you would say, with the heat and the water crisis, that's a perfect microcosm of Mississippi summer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go through and do our next. I think it's my turn for this one. Let's do our random event. What do we got?
Heat.
Heat, more heat. Okay. And the last of the Union reinforcements will be arriving today. They're going to get off of that boat and go, what the hell? Any leader transfers?
No, I don't have any leader transfers.
I think I'm going to move Walker back up to Wilson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he can get up there. And Johnston will come back to Walker. And that's it for me. Do you have any attachments?
I thought I had an attachment somewhere. No, I don't actually. Nope, I don't have attachment.
Neither do I. So why don't you give us our first initiative?
Okay. That's yours.
That's mine. Time to let the cavalry rest, so I'll pass.
Okay, well, I'm not going to wait on a double ones for initiative, so we'll bring Park and Welch on.
Okay.
So Welch gets a fatigue. Park comes on with him. Initiative. That's mine. I'll bring on Potter.
I haven't seen him since the wilderness. Oh, wait,
Yeah,
that's in the future.
I want to know where's Burnside. He should be with this Ninth Corps. Initiative. That's mine. Oh, let's see. Well, Park activate Welch for movement. He's going to go 6 hexes, 6 movement points, I should say. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to Baptist Church. Initiative, that's yours.
This is our strategic cycles turn, so it's too hot, man. So I'm going to pass.
We'll take Potter with Park. Oh, could I give Welch his extra 1? I'm sorry. He rolled a 6, but he did
Oh,
have
sure. Of
plus 1.
course.
So he would have gone there.
Yep.
And here's Park's movement. And he can only go 2 hexes. So he's going to go 1 and 2 to there. Initiative. That's yours if you'd like it.
Go ahead.
Take Bussy. Actually, we'll take W.S. Smith. He goes 1. I should have moved Wildman to him. No, actually, yeah, Washburn was out of range. Initiative. Take W.S. Smith again. How many 1s can I roll? Oh. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative. That's yours if you'd like it.
Yeah, I'll take it. Greg will march.
There's Greg. Oh, he's down
He's
there.
down here.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to march and he's going to drop a sub. So let's drop a sub. Where's my HQ? There. He's going to have 2 manpower and 1 piece of artillery. 1 will stay. And here's movement +1. 7. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Take Bussy. He goes 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to there. Initiative. It's mine. Washburn March. He's going to leave behind a sub. 1 manpower. There's Washburn's movement. 2. 1 and 2 to Parson Fox. Initiative. That's mine. Oh, McClernand will march. His entrench. Oh, he's going to drop off a sub. He's going to be just 1 manpower. Trench to breastworks 2. There's McClernand's marching. He goes 6. He loses his entrenchments. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Greg march again. Movement 4. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Heron march. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I will pass.
I'll steel march with steel. Uses his entrenchments. Just going to do a 1 hex move to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I will have Maxi march. And he'll leave behind a sub. So he's going to have 2 left behind. 0 artillery there. And then he will be 4-3. So,
I guess that couple things I guess pass on to Alberto.
yeah. Yep. And then this guy will come down to 4. Come out of entrenchments and get a fatigue. Put them there. And here's movement. And that's fine. They're just going to go to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll take Kimball to fatigue 2. Can't accomplish a dang thing. He'll go 1 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I will have Bowen activate green. Come out of entrenchments and movement. That's fine. You're going to go to there. Initiative. That's high ties. That's yours. I will pass.
Well, pass as well.
All right. These are getting hotter. Let's open that up. Hit recover. The salt pork and hardtack seems to be holding out in Vicksburg, such as it is. Let us do our strategic event now. I guess I don't know that I've rolled one in a while, so I'll roll it. Here we go. It's a 6. So Union mine operations. Bum bum bum. Look at this. You can have a mine operation.
So it's 14.5.
That means you can start trying to blow up some of these defensive works, I guess.
Let's see.
That might just be
14.
what you need.
Yeah, that was what I was hoping for. Okay. I may immediately conduct a mine operation. Vicksburg is besieged, and one or more of the Confederate forts currently have a fort degrade 2 through. Oh, I might not have any with the degrade 2 marker. Do I have any with degrade 2?
You do. Tillman's has, right? I believe so.
Is it?
Yes, Fort Hill.
Oh, okay. Let's. Okay, so I guess. Okay, so new player must immediately choose 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess that's the one I'm going to choose.
Right. Cars digging
Uh,
in from under the bluff.
so I roll a single die. If I get a 1, it degrades by 2. A 2, it degrades by 1. And 3 or 4, 5, it fails. Oh, good grief. If I get a. Oh, this is going to be terrible if I roll a 6. Okay.
What
So that's.
happens? What happens if you roll a 6, Roger?
I lose 2 manpower,
Oof, okay. Cave in!
which is going to have to come across car. So here we go. Single die roll, and there's no modifiers that I see. It's just straight up. It's a 3, which is a mine operation fails, and I lose 1 manpower point. This counts as manpower loss for VP
Oh,
purposes.
wow. Okay.
So this is like what I wanted to have happen.
Right, but not the
I didn't
outcome.
want to have happen. So car's going to lose a manpower.
That puts you at 30 now.
Let me update my spreadsheet, which I think is correct. Which I think this actually helps me with the manpower augmentation.
Oh, yeah, right.
But now I've got to figure out how to get. I've got to get a sub over there somehow now. I guess I could do a river transfer. I guess.
All right, now we have the Union Depot, which is all set. You are completely in supply. No problems there. Fort degradation.
Yeah.
So it's now time for you to do that. To answer Holger's question from online, yes, I do actually have 41 in the Ring of
Yeah.
Forts completely, so that nullifies your +1. That was regardless of whether or not Loring joined or not.
Yeah. Correct. Which they are actually counted because they're in the range. But anyway, okay, we're not 34 more. Yeah, you're got 40. So this is just I'm looking for. So we'll start. We'll go ahead and start this time with the north. We'll start with Tillman.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I can't now. This bites
Why can't you?
because car is less than 5.
Oh,
I assume it's at the moment
yeah,
we do this.
yeah.
So we'll go to Pemberton's X,
Okay.
which does count.
Need a
No effect.
4, 5, or 6. Yep.
Yep. Fournaise?
Oof.
No. At least they're not even,
Right.
like Barton. Now you give me a chance.
Oh, he got
Hey,
it.
there's one.
There you go. All right.
That's a good one. Barton's a good one too. That's a
So
good one to get
that one goes
degraded.
to D2. All right. So that would be affected by a
And
mine operation later.
Vaughn, yeah, as if that's going to be a good thing. I didn't realize I lost manpower on that, and it counts against VP losses,
Yeah.
which is even like worse. And finally, Vaughn's Hex.
No.
That's a no. So I continue my streak of. Well, actually, that's actually 1 out of 4 is actually better than 1 out of 5.
That's right. Okay. So garrison demoralization, we're not there yet. Manpower adjustment, you're up first. So you do get you're at 30 now.
Yeah. I'm not saying this game is over, but I'm saying this game is over. I'll have to really.
Your Pennsylvania coal miners, noble sacrifice here.
So I got +4. Vicksburg is besieged. And I get a +3 now because I'm at 30 or more. So it's going to be a +7 to this roll. And of course I roll 1, so it's an 8. So it's no effect. At least I got to the no effect.
That's good.
At least now I'm guaranteed to have a no effect.
And for me, it's I'm
Let's just count up how many before we go any further.
sure. Go
That's
ahead.
1, 2, 3 ones out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls. And
I think there's some validity to what you're saying, where we associate the name in the database to the die roller. It knows it's Roger, so I
Because it's rolling sixes for Yamro,
I
so
mean,
it knows
if
who
you
I
and I
am.
both put anonymous in there, and see what
Maybe that's what I
happens.
need to do is change my name. I'll change my name next time.
All right, for me then, my modifiers are. Let's see, I'm at 27.
27. So it means you get a plus minus 2 to your roll.
-2, and then
Minus, oh, I'm sorry, minus 1 because we're
we're
19 or less. And then a plus, so you get a plus 1 overall.
net +1. Okay, here's my roll. It's a 6.
So you gain 1
I
MVP.
get one. Okay, and we know that I can't put them east of the big black. So I'm going to put it with. Yeah, I'll put it with Loring, and then we'll make Buford a 4. So he will become a 4. All right.
That doesn't make sense that the manpowers are going into Vicksburg, does it, to me?
No, well, I mean, they're. I guess either people are volunteering and they're like, "I'll take a musket, give me one," or
Crossing the river
they're
somehow?
sneaking him in. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Army of Relief. There's nothing to do with that anymore. And Army of Maneuver. What would you like to do?
Let's see. I can put people in and take people out. So I'll take,
So let's just
I don't have
one,
anybody
two,
hanging out.
three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Right? They're all right there.
And I don't have anybody back here. I know I had at one point. Yeah, that's good. That's it. Yep.
All right.
I'll
Uh,
take it.
sure. I do not have any reorganizations left. I've done Walker, I've done French, so I'm good with that. And Vicksburg is not surrendering. So, and then
Um,
turn marker is already advanced. So, we are clicking right along here. We are moving on to turn 46, June the 14th. And it is, I guess, up to me to roll our random event. For this one, here we go. It's 8. Confederate. Oh, why do I roll my own doom?
oh,
Movement
okay.
paralysis. All right. Well, I guess I'm not going very well. Leader transfers.
I'll bring Sherman at this point down to Lawman again.
Super centrally located. Almost like something's going to happen.
Well, that's it for me. That's
Okay.
it for my movement.
Cool. I will not transfer anybody. So, do you have any attachments?
No, I decided with that dang +2 modifier, I knew Heron was going to flip, so I decided not to move him. That's the only attachment I would have.
And I did splitting for the first time, so I'm not going to attach anybody back. And why don't you roll us up our next initiative?
Okay, yours.
I'll pass. Not going anywhere fast anyway.
Well, I think with the failure of my mine operation, I think my base is secure. So I'm going to take sub 3, give him a fatigue. He's going to lose his entrenchments, of course, and he's going to go on to the turn 47 for a river transfer. Because I got to get Carr back up to 5,
Sure.
and he'll get there next turn. He'll have time to build breastworks 2, which gets me back up to the 5. So I think that's the thing to do at the moment. I don't know. Initiative. I don't know what I'm doing. Park will activate his 2 guys. Here's their roll. Hey, Park, you're on fire today. Guess he'll stay with Potter. Welch is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And Park's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Initiative. Now Park will take Potter. He goes 3. 1, 2, 3. Initiative. That's yours. Henry Potter.
Hi, it's Mr. Potter. Yeah, gonna have Cosby march.
Cosby.
All right, here's movement. Oh, jeez. So it's 3, 4. Oh no, it's just the movement on the. It's movement -1 for this. So it's two, minimum two, 1 and 2. Nicely done, Cosby. Initiative. Get
Thanks.
all ties, right?
So I'll have Park activate Welch. We don't have heat, so he will activate Potter. Potter will need an EM. Here's their movement. 3 movement points. Park will transfer to Welch. Welch will go first. He'll go 1, 2, and 3. Here's Potter's EM +1. He's actually okay. He would have been, if it had been heat, he'd have flipped. Initiative. That's mine. So you're moving Cosby. McClellan activate Heron. They go 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to their initiative. I'll take him again. 3. 1, 2, 3. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll pass.
I'll activate W.S. Smith. Washburn. What's the siege marker at? 18. So 2 turns from Walnut Hills and Drumgold being destroyed. Not that that's going to help me a lot.
It's one of those fixed points in time. They're just automatic at that point, I think.
Yeah. Once it's siege hits 20, they're automatically destroyed.
Well, that helps sub 7 if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, that's the big thing, is I can move him a little bit. I'm going to pass as well.
All right. So this time I am going to properly hit the CSA paralysis. I will not entrench. All is good. And we are on to turn 47. So it is time for you to roll the random event.
This is okay. It's a 9, which is heat.
Heat. All right.
So that's
Okay. So leader transfers.
Grant Park.
That's a lot of confidence in that new guy that just showed up.
It's not really.
Or oversight.
Let's see. That's going to be it for me on that.
Okay. I think I'm good as well. So, as long as it's not paralysis, I'm happy. Do you have any attachments at this point?
No, I don't have any attachments.
Okay, same. And time to roll our first initiative. Here we go. That's mine. I just don't see any compelling reason to put anyone at risk, so I'm going to pass.
Well, I'm going to attempt to build a bridge with Tuttle.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to attempt to build the bridge into hex. This hex here where the ferry was.
Okay.
So I'm looking at the modifiers here. So I got a -1 because it's a TOM scenario. The river is fordable. It is a major river at +2. So it's a +1, and I need a 5 or less to build the bridge. So Tuttle's going to gain 2 fatigues. And here's 5 or less. So the bridge is built. Let's see if I can use it. Initiative. Nope.
Greg will march. And they will move to there and dismantle that bridge.
No. Okay.
All right.
Okie doke.
Initiative. That's yours.
Well, something to try. Unsuccessful try on that. Actually, it could be Sherman or Washburn will activate all three of his divisions. Use their entrenchments. Here's their movement. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. I have 1 remaining. What would Cosby like to do?
Yeah, I'll stand.
W. Smith will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. And Sherman and Lauman will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Initiative. Colonel will take Heron. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I will have Cosby march. Here's movement. It's 8. Guess we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Well, Washburn take his 3. Here's their movement. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. W.S. Smith will go 1, 2 to there. Initiative. That's mine. Have heat. Aaron. 4. You'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Take Whitfield. Come out of entrenchments. Here's movement. 9. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 to Cox. Initiative. That's low ties. That's yours.
Park March. Welch and Potter. Go 4. So go 1, 2, 3. Roads are terrible. 4. Potter goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Initiative. That's yours.
We'll take Cosby to 2. Movement. And I'll just go overland to there. Initiative. That's mine. I will pass.
Oh, I forget. Sub 3
Hey, look at sub 3. Come on back.
comes down at Lake Sawmill. Picks up a fatigue. Initiative. Takes sub 3 to fatigue 2.
It's very hot. Be careful.
He's all right. It's just fatigue 2. He goes 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. So if he gets there on 48, he'll entrench by the time. So initiative. That's mine. Sub 7 is doing his job. Pearson's doing his job. Could take Welch to another fatigue. So why not move Welch a little further up the road? So Welch will pick up a fatigue. He goes 5. Going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Walker and Wilson march, and they will drop off a sub. Yeah, and they're gonna have. We'll put two there at Fort 3. And put one artillery piece. I think they've only got one, is that right? Yeah, they only got the one. So give it to them. And Wilson will come down to 3. And, oops, no artillery. And no entrenchments. So there we go. And their march is good. They will simply go 1, 2, 3 to their initiative. That's yours.
Or pass.
Okay. I am where I want to be, so I will pass as well. And I will hit the Sunshine Recover. Know that we've done it. Let's do our random event for next time. I'll let you roll that one up for us. You could be thinking about what's that's going to be.
Heat. Heat again?
It is heat again. Okay.
Okay.
So heat is there. And look at that string of heat. Man. All right. Then let us pivot over into our session review for today. I will apologize right out of the gate that we only had just the one combat, a little skirmish down there on the Big Black. So for those of you who come to Great Campaigns looking for these epic set-piece battles, that's not today, nor is it our usual playing style. But I guess I'll start. I mean, the Army of Maneuver is maneuvering, as I figured that at some point you were going to try to make a break either north or south on the Big Black. So I thought Tuttle did. I was anticipating that. That's why I put Greg here and just playing the initiative game and hoping that I would get the ability to pop the bubble either way. So that worked out okay. And otherwise, I've just been very wary about all the places that you could set up, putting a unit here at 0 and doing that. So I didn't want an entire no man's land along here, but that's what's happened because I've got to cover all the possibilities of a breakout with a sudden beachhead and all that stuff. I did come down here just to give you something to think about. That was my when I was thinking about this session today. I thought, well, why not kind of cross over the river, and because you just had cavalry there before you could get the infantry, then that actually worked better than I expected, and it was just a hold for a minute, draw your attention. You said, you're distracting me, and I went, hooray, it's working. And then I pulled back across to the other side. So I'm pleased. It is a waiting game at this point. The Union Mine was gravy. I feel bad for you on that, just because it's
I
like
didn't
it
realize
gives
there
you
was manpower losses.
right.
I went the other way.
It gives you the glimmer of hope. When I saw that, I was like, oh no, he's digging. He's going to build a crater. But no, it went against you, and the mine collapsed. Just that did more harm than good, I think. So I don't know how I feel about that one. I'm glad I was not at that point with the Union myself, because that would have stitched me up a bit, as our British friends say. But otherwise, I'm pleased. You are making a northern attempt here to get up as far north on the Big Black to find a crossing point for your army of maneuver. That's certainly what I would potentially try to do at this point, because the timetable is now, even though we're playing the same, these turns are just going so fast because we are passing. We're getting to the point with heat. We just don't want these brittle pieces to flip or get reduced, and I feel it. What do you think today?
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping to get to that siege cycle, and I was hoping to see some positive things come out of it. Again, with the mine not just being a no effect, but costing me a manpower, and then not getting, again, only getting one degradation out of the 4 rolls because I couldn't do the one hill. You're getting building up lowering strength is kind of took another option that I was looking at initially, but then I was like, yeah, I would prefer the manpower going to the Army of Relief and not into the Vicksburg garrison at this point. Though one could argue it's going to give me possibly a point or two down the road, but that's, I think, becoming increasingly unlikely. So I was hoping to get the bridge, hoping to get the next and push across and fight probably the decisive battle of the campaign in where Johnson and Gregg are, hoping to peel you off, get some manpower losses on retreats, hoping battles would go my way. Obviously, that's not happening. So now I'm having to try to run some guys, get around you somehow. But even then, there's not a lot of points for destroying those railroads because it's only the maximum number. There's only I can only get points for 2 railroads destruction. So
And that's
there's really not.
Canton, Calhoun, and Midway. Basically,
Yeah,
the Tougaloo one. Yeah. Uh,
yeah. So it's not like I can sit up there and destroy a bunch and rack up a bunch of points. But it's something at this point because I got to get something going. I mean, it's just
if you're there, you might as well push on to Jackson, but
yeah.
because that does distract me from I got to pull stuff off the line to help protect that.
But I also have to make sure that I've got keep you boxed in to some extent
Right.
from crossing the river and attacking my forces in the rear. So I was kind of waiting on Park to show up to release something to do an end run. Of course, now I'm going to be running into heat and then supply because now I'm up in Yazoo County.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I've crossed that issue. So there's a
Yeah. If you get a, oof, if you get a water crisis, that could be.
you need water supply now. Then I got to deal with getting them tidied up close to our rivers. But hopefully, if I get into the clear, that's going to be the next thing. So just lots of things have to start breaking my way, and I think what this has taught me with playing this game is I passed on some what I thought were low odd chances at destroying forts very early on because I could get a better chance later. And the answer is you don't.
Right.
You've got to take a low odd shot early if you get it, because otherwise it's just going to be that the numbers start going against you very quickly. I so, but at least we've gotten to this far, and I'm glad we have because this is learning a lot about how to play this campaign. I hope people who are watching are learning what to do and what not to do, maybe on both sides.
And manpower wise, it's still tight. I mean, when I conceded in the first game, I was in the hole by 11 or 12, and I don't know if that was just me being too cavalier or just the fact that every attack was kind of going poorly. I don't know, but I think keep it this close, this far into it has shifted it. So it's certainly not outside the realm, but yeah, you're right. You need a lot of little things to go your way to get those incidental points because 50 points that's not a huge barrier, but it is in this one. Normally you'd be like,
Yeah, it is because
right.
it's because as each turn goes by, I get fewer and fewer points for taking the prize, Vicksburg. So it's each strategic segment I don't accomplish at least 50%. I should have, when I'm getting only 10 or 20% success in the case of the mine operation, I was like, okay, now I can, not the fort I wanted to get necessarily because that's the hardest one to get to, but still, it is what it is, as they say.
It is what they say. Well, then we will leave it here today, right at the 2 hour mark. So thank you everybody who's watching this. And I've got a special request. I'm going to try something new here because as a YouTube content creator, you're supposed to do this stuff, and I don't regularly. I kind of do it in passing, but hey, we're trying to get the numbers up here. So to help build visibility in the algorithm, if you could stop right now, take a moment, and click any and all of the following things. The little thumb for the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribing apparently really helps. And I haven't asked about the notification bell, but if you want to be informed about when I drop these, which is typically on a Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, then that will guarantee that it's indicated on your cellular device or whatever. I get YouTube notifications on all the channels that I subscribe to, and it's not bad. But also, if you see this out on social media, take a moment, just hit that repost. That gets the link out there to the YouTube video. I know that's a lot to ask of everybody, but we're kind of not stagnating, but we're getting to that point where people are always looking at the new hotness, and sometimes you get a little complacent in some of the things. So if you like this channel, we're not asking for money, although I'm showing you the people that generously donate. That has been very sweet. We have now passed the point where it's time for me to get a new computer, so I'm probably going to utilize the generous donations at this point for that. So thank you. Not expected, certainly appreciated. But any way you can help out to just get some visibility on the channel after 5 years now, we would really super duper appreciate it because my partner in crime, Roger, and I, we love doing this. We love bringing this to you. We just want to make sure that everybody can see it. And sometimes YouTube is just like, let's put them over in the little niche compartment where nobody sees anything. So whatever we can do to try to get that out there, that would be awesome. Roger, until next week when we get past Lucky 13 into Session 14, I hope you have a great one, sir.
I hope you do as well. Talk to you next week.
All right, take care. Bye bye.
Bye.